Distinguished guests, the opening ceremony for the International Seminar of the Community Service will begin. Good morning and welcome to the International Seminar of Community Service organized by Physics Study Program, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Universitas Udayana. Dear Dean of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Universitas Udayana. Dear Coordinator of the Physics Study Program. We respect Mr. and Mrs. Lecturer of the Physics Study Program. Our respect speaker, Dr. Kumari Sunita from Department of Botany DDU Gorakhpur University, India. Dr. Ting Seng Ho from Back to Nature Enterprise Malaysia, and also the participant. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Namo Buddhaya. Best wishes for all of us. We give thanks to God for His blessing so that we can take a part in this activity in good health. Distinguished guests, in order to strengthen our sense of nationalism, we will sing Indonesia Raya. So, we invite the audience to sing along. Please stand up. Mohon dipersilakan untuk berdiri. Let's continue by praying according to our respective belief. Prayer is welcome. Doa dipersilakan. Berdoa selesai. Thank you. Please sit down. Mohon dipersilakan duduk kembali. Next is the committee chairman report. Therefore, to Dr. Andus Wayan Gede Suharto, MSI, is welcome.
Thank you to the presenter for the time. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam budaya and salam sejahtera. Dear Dean of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Udayana University, which on this occasion is represented by Deputy Dean of Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Professor Ninyoman Dupiasih, PhD, whom I respect, Dr. Kumari Sunita from Department of Botany, DDU Gorakhpur University, India, whom I respect, Dr. Ting Seng Ho, Director Back to Nature Enterprise, Malaysia, whom I respect, Coordinator of Study Program, at Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, whom I respect, the lectures of Physics Study Program, whom I respect, the student of Physics Study Program, Udayana University. We give thanks to God for His blessing so that we can do this activity in a good health. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wen Giliswata. I am a coordinator of Physics Study Program, Udayana University, as well as a chairman of the committee. Today, Monday, 6 November 2023, the Physics Study Program of Udayana University is holding an international seminar of community service. The topic of the seminar is empowerment of farmers in producing liquid organic fertilizer using composting technology. In connection with this topic, we have invited two speakers. I respect Dr. Kumari Sunita and Dr. Ting Sang Ho. Good morning to Dr. Kumari Sunita and Dr. Ting Sang Ho. I hope you are in well and in good health. We would like to thank you for the speakers for agreeing to be a speaker at this seminar. We apologize to the speakers because we invite you as a speaker in this seminar by online. However, we hope at the next event we can invite you by offline. And then we apologize if during our communication with you we made a mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, number of participants of this seminar were around 100 people. Thank you to all participants. I hope this information by the speakers can be useful, can be increase our knowledge, especially about liquid organic fertilizer. previously, we have been providing knowledge about liquid organic fertilizer to community in Tengkudak village, Penebel, Tabanan, Bali. We also provide production result to the community for free, and then after that we will provide a simple equipment to the community service. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I can say in this time. Once again, we would like to thank you to the speaker and the audience participant. I hope it will be useful. And then we would like to thank you to the committee and all parties who have helped organize of the seminar. Lastly, I wish you good luck following the seminar, and thank you. Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Namo Buddhaya and salam sejahtera. Thank you.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, next is the opening speech from the Vice Dean of the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Universitas Udayana, as well as officially opening this seminar. To Professor Ninyo Mantropiasi, SSI, MSc, PhD is welcome.
Good morning. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom. Best wishes for all of us. The coordinator physics study program, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science, Udayana University. The coordinator of postgraduate biology department. Thank you for your time to participate to this event. The respected speakers, Dr. Kumari Sunita from Department of Botany, DDU Gorakhpur University, India. Dr. Ting Seng Ho from Back to Nature Enterprise, Malaysia. Thank you very much for taking your time, energy, and thoughts to share your knowledge and experience with us here. Which I am proud of my colleagues, all lecturers of Department of Physics, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Udayana University. Dear all committee which preparing this event well. Respect goes to all participants, students, educational staff, as well as faculty members, Department of Physics, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Udayana University. First of all, let us praise to Almighty God for giving us His endless blessing so that we all can be here together in this event in a perfect condition and health. As already mentioned by the chairman as well as coordinator physics study program, this seminar aims to empower farmers to understand how to make liquid organic fertilizer using composting technique, produce it, apply it to agriculture and packaging. The application of this activity is addressed to Tangkudak village, Panaba, Tabanan, Bali. As we know that Tangkudak village is one of the villages of Tabanan Regency, which has tourist potential to attract tourist visits. Tangkudak village has beautiful rice terrace with green color during growing season and yellowish color during harvesting season. It is about 92% of the land is used as agriculture, 76% of those are rice fields with terrace along the hillside. With this background, it is very appropriate for Tangkudak village to be the place to carry out this activity. To all speakers, from your knowledge, expertise, and experience, we believe that you can provide us with new insight to develop the existing potential, both the potential of students as well as academic staff. Currently, researchers all over the world are making great efforts in the development of suitable materials and technology for reducing the effect of using artificial fertilizer in agriculture, which are the main challenges we are facing for saving our generation as well as our world. Hopefully, from this seminar, we can gain knowledge as well as experience in the same field. Finally, I welcome you all to the International Seminar of Community Service, Department of Physics, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Udayana University. Hopefully, today's activity can provide benefits for all of us, which can improve our capacity. I apologize if there are mistakes in the delivering this speech, both words and deeds. So, with the blessing of Almighty God, on behalf of the Dean of Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, I declare that the International Seminar of Community Service, Department of Physics, Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, Udayana University, Monday, November 6, 2023, officially opened. Thank you. Finally, I close with Paramasanti. Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Namo Buddhaya, best wishes for all of us. Thank you. For the next agenda, I return to the MC.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, this seminar has been officially opened. Next, we will start the presentation and discussion session. Therefore, I invite the moderator for this session to be Niputuyuni Nurmalasari, SSI, MSI. Let me introduce our moderator. She is a young lecturer at the Physics Study Program at Udayana University. She is an expert in the field of earth physics, specifically molecular dynamics modeling for the study of porosity in rock grain model during the sedimentation process. Okay, without any further ado, I hand it over the next session to Mrs. Yuni. Hello, Mrs. Yuni, are you ready?
Okay, hello everyone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, respective leaders, guests, our beloved students, and also the lecturers from physics department from Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Science. So, first of all, thank you so much for the opportunity given to me as a moderator for today's international seminar of community service with the title of Empowerment of Farmers in Producing Liquid Organic Fertilizer Using Composting Technology. So we are very happy today because we have two speakers. So all of them are from outside of Indonesia. So the first speaker is Dr. Kumari Sunita. She's from the Department of Botany, DDU Gorakhpur University, India. And also we have Dr. Ting Seng Ho from Back to Nature Enterprise, Malaysia. Okay, so to let you know that we will have these two speakers to deliver their presentations and materials. So for each speakers will have 20 minutes for delivering the materials, and then will be followed by 10 minutes discussion time. Okay, so we will start with our first speakers. So we have Dr. Kumari Sunita. Hello, Dr. Kumari.
Good morning, ma'am. Hello.
Good morning. So happy to meet you because this is a virtual event. So yeah, I hope like Pak Suharto mentioned before that we hope in the next sessions we will have to have the offline session, so the conditions will be great. So to have you go to Bali. So how are you, Dr. Kumari Sunita?
Good, ma'am. Fantastic.
Okay, so happy to have you join us today. So, Dr. Kumari, do you ready to deliver your presentations?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready, and I'm also share my presentation via mail. Okay. Then kindly check by email. My presentation will be there.
Okay, so you will send us the email for the presentations materials?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Perhaps for the committee, can you help us with the email address? I can give it to Dr. Kumari Sunita. Okay. While waiting, perhaps for all the attendees, if you have any questions later for Dr. Kumari Sunita. For those who join via Webex, you can chat us, or perhaps if you want to ask directly to Mr. Kumari Sunita, you can prepare your question first, and then later, after the presentation time. In the discussion sessions, you can ask your questions. Okay, before I start, perhaps I will read the title for the presentations of Dr. Kumari Sunita. It's about the vermicomposting, an organic liquid fertilizer in sustainable organic farmings. Okay, great. Okay, so you're ready, Dr. Kumari?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, so the time is yours. Thank you.
Namaskar. Good morning, all of you. In this literacy morning,
Good morning.
myself, Dr. Kumari Sunita, Department of Botany, DDU, Gorakhpur University, Gorakhpur, UP, India. Thank you so much, organizers, for inviting me, especially my friend Neelu Surani, and Vayan Supardi sir, and all the organizers, ma'am and sir of this university, who giving opportunity to share my ideas on vermicomposting and organic liquid fertilizer in sustainable organic farming. First of all, I would like to congratulate you for organizing this international seminar. We all know that introduction of green revolution enormously increased the agricultural productivity to many folds. But the uncontrolled use of synthetic fertilizer and other agrochemicals for a longer period led down towards the decline crop productivity, poor soil health, environmental pollution, and water scarcity, and higher incidences of pests and diseases. Okay? To combat this adverse impact of modern agricultural tools in the present scenario, there is a need to adopt the practices which maintain soil health and environmental quality in a more sustainable production system, and provide quality food for nutritional requirement of human and animals. So, for improvement of soil and environmental quality and maintaining ecosystem services of soil, organic farming has shown its effective effect in sustaining and improving soil health and maintaining quality of produce. But organic farming alone cannot fulfill the food demand of ever increasing population because of rapid decline in crop productivity in the initial year of organic farming. Keeping this in mind, sustainable organic agriculture has emerged as a key role player for crop production. I'm audible? Okay. Social and economic equity, health, environment, and economic profitability. These are parameters of sustainable organic agriculture. So, I have taken vermicomposting as my talk. Vermicomposting is a method of making compost with the use of earthworm, which generally live in soil, eat biomass, and excrete its digested form. Requirement of vermicomposting. Kindly move my slide. Excuse me. Next, please. Next, please. My slide is not moving. Okay. Requirement of vermicomposting. Actually, we use raw material like food waste, animal waste, agro waste, plant waste for vermicomposting with the use of earthworm Escherichia fetida, which is found in India. I use in my lab. Process of vermicomposting, collection of this plant waste, after that earthworm casting, and then absorb earthworm casting. Construction of vermi bed and composite pits. Vermi bed and compost pit be prepared, and then separation of earthworm and solid waste from that vermicompost. After that, massing, packaging, transportation, and marketing, and then greenhouse plant transportation, plant nurseries, gardens. This vermicompost transportation occur. Next, please. Process of vermicomposting I have described. Actually, why we need this vermicomposting? I have already told you that because of the use of synthetic fertilizers and agrochemicals, the soil health become degraded, and crop productivity adversely affected. So, there is a need of vermicomposting in organic farming. There is urgent need of vermicomposting in organic farming. Next, please. Advantage of vermicomposting. This is in this slide we can see one of the method, bed vermicomposting, through which we can prepare vermicompost. Okay. Next, please. Disadvantage of chemical fertilizers. We know that the continuous long-term use of these synthetic fertilizers, agrochemicals, plant growth promoters, and high-yield seed cultivars has shown significant adverse effect on soil ecosystem services in the form of degraded soil and water quality and contamination in agriculture produces. So, to combat the adverse impact of modern agricultural tools in present scenario, there is a need to maintain the environment or soil health. Next, please. So, advantage of vermicomposting. Vermicomposting, it improves soil health and soil porosity, water infiltration, decomposition of organic matter, and also humus formation. With the help of nutrient cycling, plant grow better, and growth of the plant will be better, and productivity will be enhanced or increased. And also the suppression of the soil-borne disease and pests will occur. Next, please. This is actually vermicomposting, vermi-wash, and vermi-technology, vermery. Both are, all three are interlinked and interdependent process, which was conjoined can be referred as vermi-technology. Vermicomposting, vermi-wash, and vermery. All three are interlinked and interdependent process. Vermicomposting is a technology, as I told in my previous slide, that it is a technology of composting various forms of biodegradable waste with the help of earthworm. The earthworm eats the organic residues, digests it, extract it in the form of pellets, and the earthworm excreta called compost. Next, please. We can see that vermi-wash. Okay, actually, we will discuss preparation of vermi-wash in next slide. Vermi-wash contain nitrogen-fixing bacteria like azotobacter and rhizobium. And also contain phosphate solubilizing bacteria. We know that the vermi-wash is a liquid biofertilizer and be collected through the column of activated earthworm, and it contains plant growth hormones like auxin and cytokinin, apart from nitrogen, phosphorus, potash, and other micronutrients. Next, please. Now, principle of vermivost production. The trickling of water takes away all the body secretions of the earthworm along with it and also other nutrients from the decomposed material. The collected water contains many nutrients readily and we can use for the crop plants. Vermivost act as a plant tonic and help to reduce many plant diseases. A mixture of vermivost 1 liter with cow urine and 1 liter in 10 liter of water act as a biopesticide and liquid manure. Requirement of the vermi was production bucket tap earthworm Pisidia foetida I have told in earlier slide and most important cow dung. Method of preparation of vermivost, you can see actually lots of methods we have, actually 9 methods I think. One is Eco Science Research Foundation method, second one is Ismail method, third one is Karuna's method, then economic techniques, cows method, plastic drum method, and household device, Kel's method, and fluid method. One of them I have taken Eco Science Research Foundation method. In this method, a base layer of gravel or broken small piece of bricks are placed up to height of 10 to 15 centimeter, okay, in buckets, and on the coarse and sand layer place 40 to 45 centimeter pre-decomposed organic waste, moist them different layer by using water, and then introduce about 2000 earthworm into container, okay. After that, the material is moistened on daily basis and the tap at the bottom of barrel is kept open. This procedure is followed by about 15 days. For 15 days, after that, the organic material will decompose by the earthworm, and on 16 days, the cap on the bottom is closed and an earthen bottle containing 5 liters of water, which has holes at the bottom, is kept at the top of the barrel and the water is sprinkled overnight. In the morning, the tap at the bottom is opened and the vermivost is collected. Okay, the cattle dung and straw is periodically replaced, and this procedure is followed by every day up to 10 to 12 months, and the collected vermivost is diluted with water 10% before applying to field. Next slide. We know that the vermivost contains various extracellular enzymes, plant growth promoters like cytokinin, indole acetic acid, plant growth promoters, like cytokinin, indole acetic acid, gibberellin, and micronutrients that is iron, copper, zinc, manganese, along with mucus secretion of earthworm, humic acid, volatile solids, and total solids. Next one, please. It contains lots of nutrients. Next slide, please. Next one. Next. Okay. Then composition of, we can see the composition of vermivost. It contains nitrogen 6%, phosphorus 0.7%, and potash 0.8%, calcium 0.5%, magnesium 0.2%, and the 175 ppm iron and 96.5 ppm manganese, 24.5 ppm zinc, and 15.5 ppm carbon and nitrogen ratio. Other than also other nutrients like organic carbon is also present, 0.008, and pH is 7.39 to 7.50. Next one, please. Next slide. Next. I have also done EDX and FTIR analysis of vermicomposting with the help of the scanning electron microscope. In this method, I used dry samples and they were mounted on aluminium stubs using double-sided carbon adhesive cap. The stubs were sputter coated with palladium coater and viewed under geo scanning electron microscope in the university. In EDX analysis, we can see the elemental composition of vermicompost that were analyzed using energy dispersive X-ray analysis. Okay, in this analysis associated to electron microscopy based on the generation of characteristic X-ray, and that reveals the presence of different kind of elements present in the specimen. Okay. Next one, please. In this different kind of elements, we can see carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, and so on. In Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, it means FTIR. I have done FTIR of vermicomposting. For this, vermicompost of cattle manures was produced in Sisandi farmhouse at the city of Lucknow, state of Uttar Pradesh, were used as test material. Next one, please. In this, we can use the raw vermicompost and then dry it at 40 to 50 degrees centigrade to clean environmental, to avoid the contamination for 4 to 5 hours, to remove the moisture content, and the dry sample was crushed into fine powder by using a clean pestle and mortar, and 1 milligram of sample was mixed with 100 milligram of KBR using a aged pestle and mortar. Then KBR based pellets were compressed into a thin disc using hydraulic press, and then by establishing 10 pressure, the disc were fixed in a FITR spectrophotometer. After that, analyze the region, spectral region between 4000 and 400 centimeter against KBR background. Next one, please. In result, please come to the result. We can find the elements such as oxygen, nitrogen, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, chlorine, potassium, calcium, and Fe found in this cow manure vermicompost, and we can find with the help of the EDX spectrum cow manure, oxygen was observed in the highest and sodium was least in cow manure of vermicompost. Next, please. Next. Now, next. Actually, I have discussed this FTI analytic graph of cow manure. I have told that lots of elements like oxygen, nitrogen, sodium, magnesium is found in this, and oxygen was observed in the highest, and sodium was at least in cow manure of vermicompost. Next one, please. Actually, I use this vermicompost and vermiwash in my project Zero Budget Farming of Kala Namak Rice with my collaborator R.C. Chaudhary sir, and this is a project given by NABARD of Kala Namak Rice, and we find that Kala Namak Rice show better productivity than the control after using of this vermicomposting. Next, please. Another experiment of vermicompost or vermiwash on the golden sweet potato, which is also called as orange fleshed sweet potato, rich in beta carotenoid, and we found that the crop productivity is also enhanced in this golden sweet potato. Next one, please. We are planning to apply this organic liquid fertilizer like vermiwash on millets also in Maharajganj area of UP. It is a Maharajganj district in UP. Next one, please. It's awareness program which is organized in Jungle Kodia region and also Badhanganj region of UP. Next one, please. This is the field of millets. My farmers, they are god of us they are arranging food, food and shelter and all the things directly or indirectly way. Uh, they are uh, they are in the field and the field of millets. Next one, please. This is the well-established field of millets. It's called as Sama. And now I have organized an online model training course on vermicomposting and organic farming. That was a 7 day in 2021 from 30 June to 6 July. This is the module, and now come to the conclusion. Please come to the conclusion. Slide is not moving, ma'am. Next one, please. Then, actually, this training program was very useful in 2021, and also Neelu Surani ma'am was the speaker of that training program. Next one, please. In conclusion, actually, vermicompost has been shown to have several positive impacts on soil, plant growth, and health. In addition, it is considered as a promising alternative to harmful chemical fertilizers and pesticides in crop production. So, it becoming popular as a major component of organic agriculture to produce healthier foods and better option for management of organic solid waste. So, vermiwash can be utilized potential organic inputs for sustainable crop production in organic farming, along with better soil growth, insect pest, and disease management. Next one, please. Use of different high nutrient organic substances, efficient vermicompost culture system, integrated use of vermicompost with other inorganic fertilizers, and research on earthworm microbe interactions provide bright future of vermicompost use in organic farming system. Thank you so much for patience listening, inviting me. Actually, one thing I want to share that doing online refresher from Ceylon. So my classes will be started from 9:30. So I request organizers to kindly arrange my talk in the morning, early morning. Thank you so much, all of you. Nice meeting you all. Namaskar. Pranam to all. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukhat. Om Shanti Shanti. May everybody be happy. May everybody be free from disease. May everybody have good luck. May none fall on evil days. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Kumari Sunita, and also thank you for the prayer of all of us in the very good health. Okay, so for the next sessions is the discussion time. So is there any questions from the audience? Okay, so Dr. Kumari, perhaps this is my first questions. Okay, so it's very interesting to know that the vermicomposting is largely used as the alternative for the organic and sustainable fertilizers. And also it's good to know that vermiwash is used also as the biopesticide. That's a very good to know about these informations. So my questions is, perhaps, is there any challenge? I believe that there is a challenge and how to change the what is it like the farmers before is using the non-organic fertilizers or chemical fertilizers. So what are the things that we can use to, like, okay, come on, let's change to the organic fertilizers. So in terms of the economic sides, I believe the organic fertilizer is cost more. So what's your opinion about that, Dr. Kumari?
Ma'am, please repeat question once more.
Okay, so what are the challenge to change the perspective before that use the chemical fertilizer to organic fertilizer? So is this any challenge to change the mind of the farmers on using the organic fertilizer?
I think, ma'am, this will be beneficial for our farmers. It is very cheapest, very cheap and very cheap and cost effective with the use of with, with the use of this.
Hello, Dr. Kumari. I think we lost you.
Ma'am, it
Oh, hello.
audible?
Yeah. The connection is back. Okay.
Ma'am, I think vermicomposting, with the help of vermicomposting, farmers will be more benefited because it's natural product now. With the help of cow dung, we can prepare this by the use of very little, very effort. It will be very cost effective for the farmers and it can easily prepared at home. So it will be beneficial for the crop productivity.
Okay, I see. So for the farmer sides, it will be the plus size if they're using the organic fertilizers in terms of the health sides. It is for the oh yeah, for the what's it the crops, and also it is not that cost a high cost, I think. Yeah,
Yes,
perhaps.
ma'am. Okay. Actually, using organic fertilizer of conventional fertilizer, achieving high plant yield. Okay, that will occur with inorganic nutrient source, rich in that is only limited products if we meet inorganic. But with the help of this organic fertilizers, we can enhance our productivity.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Kumari. Perhaps next questions from the audience. Okay, so there is two questions more. The first one is, are the Fermi compost and Fermi waste methods used effective for farmers? Has it been tested? Okay, maybe you can answer this, Dr. Kumari.
Yes, ma'am. This will be beneficial for farmers because I told you na, that I have done EDX and FITR analysis, and with that we can analyze that it contains high amount of oxygen in my slide. So sodium less amount and high amount of oxygen. So this will be beneficial for crop and easy for production of the farmers. It is tested.
Okay, so it's already confirmed that it's tested, that it's very effective. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one more questions from Professor.
Thank you, moderator. Hello, Dr. Kumari. I am Rupiasi from Physics Department, Udayana University. I just take one snap of your slide that related to plant tonic. I have one question regarding the how to prepare the plant tonic. Are you used vermicompost ready or from the raw material to
No,
get
ma'am.
the
From raw
plant
material.
tonic?
Actually, I told that with the help of the Eco Science Research Foundation method, I have prepared this wormy wash. In this method, in this case, actually, we take bucket and then use setting of wormy wash unit. And after that, in these barrels, 25 layers of pebbles or broken bricks are there. I told about that whole method. After layering that, above this 30 to 45 centimeter of moistened soil is placed, and then 50 numbers of surface and subsurface earthworms are taken. At the top of this layer, cattle dung and straw is placed, and then this is moistened with the water, and this then kept for 15 days, and after that on 16 days the tap on the bottom is closed, and an earthenware pot containing 5 liters of water which has holes at the bottom, and it kept at the top of the barrel, and the water is sprinkled overnight, and in the morning the tap at the bottom is opened and vermi wash is collected. So I have prepared this vermi wash from cow dung with the help of this Eco Science Research Foundation method. Got
Okay,
it?
thank you. It's mean you start from the raw material, is it?
Raw material, I have taken the cow dung.
Yeah. It's meant from the organic waste or something like that. And then
From cow
adding
dung
with
I have
the...
taken. This vermi wash I have prepared.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, madam.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you so much for the very good discussions. So, thank you again, Dr. Kumari Sunita. So it was a great talk. I think that's enough for the discussions. Next, we will hand over the certificate, so the e-certificate for Dr. Kumari Sunita. We hope you can accept the certificate symbolically.
Oh, sure, ma'am, sure.
For the committee, for the certificate, is it ready to share it? Okay, so later on, we will give it the e-certificate to Dr. Kumari Sunita. So again, thank you so much, Dr. Kumari Sunita. I hope you have a great day. And then moving on to the next sessions, we have our second speakers. Dr. Ting Seng Ho. Thank you so much, Dr. Kumari Sunita.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you all organizing committee for giving opportunity, and also thank you so much for the literate and very nice discussion with you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kumari Sunita. We hope you can still join us until
No, ma'am.
the
Actually, I have
event.
another meeting online.
Oh, okay. So yeah, thank you again. So we hope you have a very great day. Thank you so much, Dr. Kumari Sunita.
那个不管，那个是用电话卡的那个来给我的，对我这个来拿去的时候，来拿去没有联络，这边拉给我就是说拉电话线的。
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, lecturers, and also the students. So, we'll go to our next speakers. So, we have Dr. Ting Seng Ho here. Hello, Dr. Ting.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Ting Seng Ho. How are you, Dr. Ting?
Very good, very good.
Very good. How's Malaysia over there? Is it a sunny day?
Yeah, it's very hot.
Oh, very hot. Okay. A good weather to start the international seminars, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for agreeing to be our speakers today. So,
Yes,
are you ready
welcome.
with the presentations? Are you ready,
Yeah.
Dr. Ting?
Yeah, I'm sharing a presentation. Can you see
Okay.
on the screen?
Yeah, okay, so it's already shown.
Okay, now,
Thank you so much, Dr. Ting Seng Ho. Your time is 20 minutes plus.
okay. So what I'm trying to share is the title is called Empowerment of Farmer in Producing Liquid Organic Fertilizer, right? Using composting technology. So I would share from my practice. So what I had done is to use this biofertilizer on my farm and then produce it here with the farmer and see what is the result. I don't want to repeat the speakers that already say a lot of things about the danger of inorganic fertilizer and also the climate change. And if we are not careful in destroying our ecosystem, it has big consequences later on, right? So in terms of a global goal to bring back biodiversity. So what I have done on the field is trying to utilize the knowledge of nature in trying to enrich the soil and to bring about a more balanced ecosystem so that all living things can thrive, including soil microbiome, the plants, and all the living things in our ecosystem. So our mission is to produce food in a clean, safe manner and utilizing soil biotechnology to empower and creating value for independent farmers. And then we will utilize the locally available raw material and to result in a sustainable production system through integration of animal and crops. So there is a need to re-energize the rural sector because of the movements of people move into the city. And if we just ignore the rural sector, so there will be challenge the food production and also unbalanced social development, right? The city will be crowded with a lot of people, and the urban sector, the rural sector will be behind. So the motivation for liquid biofertilizer is this picture. You have a big relationship between the soil and the plant. This is called rhizole deposition, with sunlight and carbon dioxide make the glucose feed into the ground, and then of course a lot of microbes in the ground. They will convert nutrients and allowing the plants to have the outtake of the nutrients for plant growth and development. So the one side, the microbes, they allow the nutrients. So here is a lot of microbes in the ground, and that we can use Question is food as medicine. Now, there are many alternative models, so we go back now to this biofertilizer. So what is biofertilizer from our perspective? It's a biological product that contains living organisms. So it's alive, right? And plays several important functions: soil fertility, soil structure, promote plant growth, and improve quality of food. But there are two kinds of fermentation that take place. One is solid state fermentation, and the other is liquid state fermentation. Now, liquid biofertilizer can utilize both methods of fermentation. So this is what we do is with the solid state of biofertilizer production, we have done that. And we produce quite a lot from the waste material composting technology, basically utilizing the decomposer to break down this waste into simpler and simpler nutrients so the plant can absorb. So I produce a lot of these things, the use of farmer, and very inexpensively, utilizing palm oil waste and animal waste, and then it takes around for 1.5 months to break it down. So now let's come to the liquid fertilizer. So because these are dealing with the farm, so I want to empower the farmer to produce their own fertilizer so they can use. So of course, you need a lot of tank, used tank, and also a lot of bottle, discarded bottle. You can use that. And then you have, again, you can have enzyme, and the yeast, you can, farmer can produce this yeast, and this yeast is also a kind of biofertilizer. So this enzyme from food waste and vinegar, this food vinegar, they can all produce. So you see, at the fermenting state, you're on the left side of the presentation, you can see they are fermenting, they are getting on the surface, but after 1.5 months, they all sink down, so it becomes clear liquid. Then you bottle them, and then you use it in the farm. So this is what I have done in empowering the farmer, and then you can make it into a keep it in the container after 1.5 months, 2 months of settling down, and then all the fermentation has stopped. And then you teach the farmer how to make use of this by dilution, right? So I produce this product and distribute it to the farmer. One is natural fertilizer, the other is symbiotic soil. And then I have distributed it and to the farmer and as well as to the marketplace. So what are the functions of biofertilizers? Basically, it has many functions, at least 11 of them, right? Nitrogen fixing, phosphorus solubilizing, potassium mobilizing, improving the nutrient absorption, enhancing soil structure, and biological control of pathogens, enhancing efficiency of nutrient utilization. Basically, it's effective, so you don't have to use so much, right? Promoting plant growth and yield, reducing environmental impact, and restoring soil health, and sustaining long-term benefits. So basically, the ecosystem is balanced and is healthy. So the process of production, I think I just shared roughly, would be sourcing the ingredients and material. Most important part is microbial inoculant. So you have to select the right kind of cells, right kind of material, fungi, and a consortium of them that can break down the raw material. And the second part, nutrient source, because the composer or the microbes, they are also living things, so they need something to eat, So we have to rightly constitute the kind of food for them. Now, clean water, then of course container, I show you a lot of container, and then steering mechanism, and then measuring instrument. So the second stage, after you have all this raw material ready, then isolation and culturing the kind of decomposer, and preparing the growth medium, then do the inoculation and start the fermentation process and determine the fermentation period. In our case, it's about 1.5 months. And then, of course, after all this, you go to the quality control, measuring the effectiveness, what is the content of the NPK and other trace minerals, and what is the level of microbes in the medium. And then we do all these things. But there are challenges to liquid biofertilizer because it has limited nutrient spectrum. It may not contain the whole range of minerals, so it may have to be fortified with other raw mineral material or natural minerals. And then in some cases, the effectiveness of liquid biofertilizer is variable because it changes from place to place depending on soil condition, climate, and also the kind of microorganisms you are using in making decomposition, right? And then biofertilizer is non-compatible with pesticide. Of course, if one is living thing, the other pesticide is killing the living thing, so you have to determine which one you want to use. So if you are using fertilizer, then you should not use pesticide, chemical pesticide to kill off all the living things. The shelf life of fertilizer is determined as shorter than that of inorganic fertilizer, right? Most is 2 years or 1.5 years, and also depends on how you store the biofertilizer, because these are living organisms, they can die. So there's also a lot of lack of awareness, and there's a need of training. And in terms of widespread use, regulatory challenges pose a problem. And some people will not use this because it takes a longer time to take effect, right, than inorganic fertilizer. And the other challenge is marketing and distribution. So I just want to show you some picture of what is the result of using biofertilizer. So I have a farm in Kuala Pilar. So I use my production of biofertilizer in the herbs and the fruits and the plant, and they have all done well. And then, yeah, so these are the special kind of ginger that I use biofertilizer to grow. And this is also ginger you can process, empowering the farmer so they can produce the product, because fertilizer is a organic kind of farming, so the product fetches a higher price in the marketplace. Some more pictures of people coming to farm and visit. Yeah. So these are all doing well in terms of mango, in terms of durian belanda, in terms of the papaya, and herbs also, right? So I'm very fortunate to have the support of Professor Nilu Suryani from Udayan University. She participated in our World Soil Day in 2022. That is December last year. So we have launched this product, and also there were about 150 farmers who came and participated in this program. And then, of course, we also go out to work with a small farmer in using fertilizer to grow food. So there are lots of opportunity, I think, if we can use this widely, So the food quality of food will be good, and diseases less, the suppression of diseases, even grow organic cocoa, organic fruits, and the brandy and ginger, and the curry leaf, mango, makisa. So this is, and also we use, they are just grow out, a lot of farmers are beginning to utilize this. So finally, I think I just want to conclude this statement. So it's currently this biofertilizer, of course, is underutilized on a large scale because people don't understand and they don't believe that microorganisms can do a lot of work that typically was done by inorganic fertilizer. But inorganic fertilizer has a disadvantage because it kills off the ecosystem balance and leave a lot of residue in the ground and lead to acidification of ground. that means reducing a pH value. And then the other challenge is promotion among the farmer is not easy, because they don't understand the meaning of sustainability too much. And then, of course, we have to heighten the awareness regarding the benefits like good soil health, sustaining productivity, higher profitability, higher food quality, and quality control of production processes is another big challenge which we have to overcome. So we also need government subsidies for the production of biofertilizer to accelerate the use of the product. And then, of course, the nourishment for plant and soil micro lives go beyond just the NPK fertilizers. Right? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Ting Seng Ho. So it was a great presentation. So for the organic fertilizer, it's make the ecosystem more balanced and also healthier, and it has also boost the productivity, and that can conclude to the high profits and the quality of the crops. Okay, so next we will move to the discussion sessions. So for the audience, if you have any questions, perhaps you can raise your hands, or perhaps if you have joined us online, you can put your questions in the chat box. So the questions? Okay, the question is from me, Dr. Ting.
Yes, yes.
So, Dr. Ting,
Yes.
from your point of view, which one is more effective and efficient? Is it the liquid fertilizer or solid fertilizer?
I think,
In your opinion?
I think you need both, because I think the solid fertilizer is able to provide the home for the microorganism to grow in. And liquid biofertilizer will supplement, will like food, supplement the use of the food, for the microorganisms. Because there are two kinds of organisms both there, right? Both the liquid fertilizer as well as the solid fertilizer, they are actually consist of a lot of microorganisms of different kind, So in my own experience, it's best you use a combination of both. So the organic method, because you see when you start with the biofertilizer, the organic method is much more in the solid state fermentation of the waste. And then liquid fertilizer, more deployment of the microbial element into the environment, the ecosystem.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer, Dr. Singh. So it's complement each other.
Yes.
Okay. Next questions? Maybe Prof. Harry? Okay, so Dr. Ting, my next questions. So at the first slide, you mentioned there's a philosophy of back to natures, and what is it the other one? So why you choose the back to nature philosophy rather than the other one?
Yeah, you see, there are two philosophies. One is back to nature, basically. The philosophy is to learn from the nature. Now, there are two distinct, one is called Ting, T-I-N-G, Ting philosophy, right? You see, they are combined, like complementing each other. The first one is that we have to be aware that the nature contain a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, and then they want to nature wants to communicate with us so that we can preserve the ecosystem and have sustainable living and good quality of life. Exactly like what you are doing now in the Bali, right? We have the kind of respect for the forces of nature. Now, the thing philosophy which is complement the back to nature is that as human, as agent of change, we have to heighten our consciousness, That means we have to listen more carefully, and we have to see things, observe it more cautiously and respectfully, and then understand how things are interrelated, you see. So only then we can really learn. Because otherwise we can't learn because we are not using our capabilities to the fullest, and then our minds are not open to what nature wants to communicate with us.
Okay, great. So it's a very deep philosophies. Deep philosophies with back to nature.
Now you see, a lot of people look down on farmer, thinking that farmer are only planting some crop to feed ourselves. The real understanding is not like that. Nature is using farming to change us, because the farmer has the best understanding of life, really. Because when you are cultivating, you're sowing, you are not changing the plant, you are changing yourself actually. Because you develop a caring attitude to the ecosystem, and you understand the plant is alive, and you know that there are many, many things in our ecosystem. They are also helping the plant to grow, like bees, like pollinators, the water, the rain, So that is a very noble profession, yeah, noble job.
Noble job. Okay, farmer is a noble job. And noble is our hero too.
Yeah, yes, he's our hero, really.
Okay, great. So perhaps any more questions? Okay, from Professor Fias.
Okay.
Thank you, moderator. Hello, Dr. Ting.
Yeah, hello.
I am Rupiasi from Department of Physics, Udayana University.
Yes.
Uh,
Greetings to you.
Thank you for spending your time to share your knowledge and with all of us here. Perhaps next time we can invite you offline. Then you
Thank
can
you,
visit.
thank you. It is my honor to share what little I know. I'm also a student, I'm learning.
Okay, thank you. As my knowledge, that for the solid organic fertilizer, normally we come with the wheat seeds. Yeah, with the wheat seeds.
Yes.
That's why, for the some case, better we use liquid fertilizer to eliminate the wheat seeds.
Yes.
Yeah, with your experience, is it true, or
Very true.
maybe that is not exactly like that? Okay,
No,
thank you.
I agree totally with you that biofertilizer is using waste, recycling, zero waste. So for us it's a waste, but to the microbial element is food, you see. So sometimes we forgot that the thing that we throw away without waste is dirty, but there's nothing dirty or nothing waste in this the ecosystem we live in. Because to us is waste, but to micro element is food. Because nothing is dirty, so the microorganism will use the waste and create many products, many good products like the acid, amino acid, and all the called metabolites, secondary metabolites, which the plant needs, and then including vitamins, including all the nutrients which the plant will absorb and recycle back again. So really, we need to utilize our waste and efficiently converting it to food for the plant. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your explanation. Okay, thank you, moderator.
All right. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for all the great answer from Dr. Ting Seng Ho.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think that's enough for the discussion
Yes.
sessions.
Wishing you success for your seminar and hope to see you guys again. I invite you to come to visit Malaysia and visit my humble farm. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ting Seng Ho.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, so that's all from Dr. Ting Seng Ho. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a very great day today.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you,
All
thank
the
you.
best to all of you. Take care. And thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.
Okay, see
Thank
you.
you, Dr. Ting Seng Ho. See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Okay, so same with Dr. Kumari Sunita. Well, we will hand in the e-certificate for our speakers today. Okay, so without realizing it, our two speakers have delivered their materials. So we are near the end of our seminars. So for the next events, I think I will give it back to the MC. Thank you so much for your kind attentions, everyone. Good morning.
Test. Test. To Dr. Kumari Sunita and Dr. Ting Seng Ho. I'm Wen Griswato, chairman of the committee. We would like to thank you for good presentation and providing us with knowledge about liquid organic fertilizer. May God reward all of your kindness. We will send the certificate via email. At the next event, we will invite you by offline. Once again, thank you for the speaker and for all participants. We are waiting Dr. Kumari Sunita and Dr. Ting Seng Ho in Bali. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, moderator, who was extremely enthusiastic and dynamic in guiding presentation and discussion. Distinguished guests, this is how extraordinary our seminar today is. Hopefully, what the speaker convey can provide inspiration for us. Let's end this seminar saying Paramasanti, Om Santi 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 Om. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us all. Thank you.